You're not just making a small right in your lane. You're actually crossing the entire highway to get across. Like,
no,
that's a panic. That's a panic.
Come on, you ask people.
Wait a minute.
Y'all running these lights because, baby, the listen, I'm having anxiety for you. The cop that's in the parking lot by that light is gonna come.
What it's gonna do, see?
You don't run that light.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
No, there's.
Soll ich jetzt einfach mal, was mir in den Sinn kommt, basically.
Oh, aber wir machen das Video auf Deutsch. Oh Gott, ich bin ein bisschen verwirrt jetzt.
We make it
okay,
English.
Okay,
you know what's up.
Gerade. Oh ja, gut.
Ja. Soll ich das machen?
Ja, okay.
Just speak from the heart, basically.
Oh, wunderschön.
Okay, so there you go. First of all, let's start before I was able to drive. I had to go into the DMV, basically, the little test center.
I'll put a picture of Mike getting his driver's license.
So I only had to do a little test with the multiple choice questions. They were very weird questions. And for me, the hardest thing was the thing with the inches and the feet. They had a multiple choice. How far away from the curb must you park your vehicle?
What was the correct answer?
I don't know.
I would say 12 inches, right? A foot? Like,
I don't know how much an inch is in a foot. How much inches
a foot is like a Subway sub, a whole Subway sub, if that makes it better.
From a tire from the curb, a Subway sandwich is going to help you out there.
Leg erstmal ein Subway Sandwich daneben.
Do you think it's a culture shock how easy we get our driver's license? Because aside from our driving test,
I do have a driving license.
Yeah, but that's what we would take. That's the test I would take to get my driver's license as well. I would take the same exact test. The only difference is that I would drive around the block with someone.
Yeah.
Comes to work.
Yeah.
He didn't drive around the block.
Do you think that's weird since you come from Germany and?
That would have been difficult.
I mean, we are way over the top controlled. Like it's.
I think
wait, but he's getting a driver's license for the U.S.
But usually, I don't know. It's different. Like, does it work the same way? Like, does a procedure work where you can still get your license, you know, flipped over in a certain time frame, but if you miss it, if you miss your time frame of your renewed date on your license, then you have to take the test over
That's
again.
What I was saying, because like if our driver's license expired,
right,
you have like that month until that month it expires.
That's your window.
Here where we are in Louisiana.
Yeah.
To just go in and renew it, but if you're beyond that expiration date month, you have to do the test over with the driver.
Or go back to Germany for their sake and just do it there. And then you can just get your license again without having to take the test.
But I mean, if you have to go all the way back to Germany.
Right, but that wouldn't be
just have to take the class.
That wouldn't be the case for them because they want the U.S. license.
Yeah, but like if we wanted to drive, we'll get a permit in other countries or something like that. Something like that. Or
well,
not.
To say if he was to go out the window of it, he would have to go back to his hometown and get it that way, then come back and then renew it.
But if he's here now, they're not gonna make him go all the way back to Germany.
No, 100% not. No. Yeah. I'm just saying that's what they most likely.
You speaking for us?
No, I'm speaking for anybody who.
For U.S. citizens.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Though you see how people drive here.
They do, but in Germany they drive the same way.
Faster.
They do.
Yes.
They are exactly the same tailgaters. Have you been to Italy? Do you know how?
Italy is not Germany.
How then I got my driving license? So one of the most bizarre things for me.
I think I have a video of it.
Turn on right on red. When there's a red light, you can turn right.
It's classic.
If traffic allows it, or there's a sign that prohibits you from doing so. Like I get the thing with the red light, but there are situations where there's also a red arrow light for right.
So let's see. Yeah, Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Let's see if anybody goes. It is red and they're going. You have to make sure that no one's coming. You have to stop and make sure that no one's coming.
Wait a minute. Where we at? Where we at?
Bro, I thought he was going crazy. Yo.
Where are they? Man,
We
that
have a-
cop will come out that
Bro.
parking lot so fast.
We got a few of those in Louisiana like that. And
Oh my.
I wouldn't run them lights.
Oh, you don't run those.
I don't care how many. Now, people still
That's
do
not the
it,
yield light.
but a big chunk of the traffic is chilling.
That's only a yield light if it's only one lane. That's
That's-
one that you.
You're crossing
That's a
lanes to get in your, like, you're not just making a small right in your lane. You're
Yeah.
actually crossing the entire highway
Whoa.
to get across. Like,
Where
oh
they
no, that's a
at?
panic. That's a panic.
Come
No,
on, you
hold
ask
on.
people.
Wait a minute.
Y'all running these lights because, baby, the listen, I'm having anxiety for you. The cop that's in the parking lot by that light is gonna come.
What it's gonna do, see?
You don't run that light.
Boy, hey. Okay, what about the red light with the arrow? I feel like that's telling you to
That was
stop
the
at
one with the
red.
arrow.
Stop at red.
Yeah,
Don't
you
turn. It said
stop.
don't turn. That means don't turn on the red.
It would even have a sign on side of the pole for you to know this is the one you cannot go on. I can see how it would be confusing to someone who's just now moving to the
100%.
United States. But those who like when it's two lanes, you
Even
can't go.
people still out here still confused by that.
Yes.
Look, I mean, obviously.
Don't talk too loud. They're gonna take it from us.
See. Hey, if it's a block turn, it's fair. But if you're
Yes.
crossing
That's a highway.
like there's an intersection any type of way, I would never. Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
No.
Ooh, y'all, we just had a whole breakdown. That was crazy.
Can you tell how many times we got pulled over?
I gotta watch that again, bro. Look.
No, that's not when you cross. That's like a highway. Look.
He goes, it is red
It's a
and they're
highway.
going. You have to make sure that no one's coming. You have to stop and make sure that no one's coming.
That's not even an arrow.
That is an arrow.
That's
That's an
a
arrow.
When
Nah,
you saw that.
the arrow was at the top. It turned into an arrow
Do.
after a while.
Yes, you do.
Look at the one
Let's
on the
see if
right.
Anybody goes. It is red and they're going. You have to make sure that no one's coming.
babe.
You have to
Look at
Oh,
it.
stop.
I
Boom.
see the arrow. I see it.
That's an arrow. I
No,
feel like the
you
arrow ain't the arrow
stop.
telling you to stop. Don't make that right turn.
Right.
It's saying
That's what
don't
the
make the
arrow's
right
telling
turn.
you.
That's what the arrow means.
Where are they? Baby, you ain't gotta take
Are we
it.
missing something?
No, because I passed my driving test. Where they at? You know, different rules for different states sometimes.
If it's a block, like if you're turning down the street to go to your neighborhood type of block, that's a right turn you can always take. Like down, like next to the gas station type
Not
of
on the
turn.
highway.
But not on the highway, G.
This gotta be somewhere in Florida or something, child. Because Florida people don't be listening to their own rules.
Of course, they got oncoming traffic coming from your left, but it's. I don't know.
I don't even think Texas would let that fly.
I don't know.
Make sure that no one's coming. But you're allowed to go.
Like you can't even put a signal on for that. Like it's no signal needed.
Whoa.
We do have that too, like, but there has to be a green arrow. You
You stop?
basically treat the red light as a stop sign. But why have a red arrow light? Then makes
Maybe so people know that they can
Don't
turn right.
the right turn.
Because maybe
it
the
would
road is a
tell
little
me.
confusing.
It would tell me that it would not go right.
Well,
Well, that's how I understand. Leave in the comments how you would approach a very big intersection
I
because
would
the
stop.
streets
Oh,
here
Yeah,
are
we need that
huge.
conversation, yo.
Where's that?
With 3 arrows that point to the right and a lot of traffic coming from the left. So I would have
arrows
stopped.
point
But
to the
that's
right.
me.
okay, so what about the four-way stops? Was that a culture shock for you?
Yeah, 4-way stop signs. You have to be very on the lookout and basically. If you had an intersection and there's a 4-way stop sign, you have 4 stop signs.
That's
And
musical
whoever
chairs right
goes
there.
first, and then it's der Reihe
It's always the
nach.
right
So
person.
it's so
Yeah.
funny. People
Who came
extra
first?
and then brake very quickly, so they're before you.
Yes.
Oh, it's a catastrophe.
I think it's okay.
No.
I think it's fun.
I
People will wave you through, even
Yeah,
though you're
it's-
allowed to go first. Even though you're supposed to go
think-
first, they're like, "Yeah, you can go." And I'm
I
like,
hate
"Thank you.
that.
I was supposed to go
I hate
anyways."
that. Don't
but
confuse
whatever.
everybody.
Thank you.
my solution would
Bro,
be
she ain't lying. Like you could be sitting at the stop sign, about to make your like it's not your turn to go, and the person that's supposed to be going telling you to go, and I'm like, you just confuse everybody else now, because now you rearranging the whole order of why we all just came at the time we came. Don't do that.
No, I remember a whole class of our driving school. One whole class was focused on the 4-way stop. So, baby, I got that down pat.
Man, them accidents is crazy. Because people don't be paying attention.
They're-
Texting and driving.
They don't have patience.
Oh, yeah. That's a arguing out the window type of spot right there.
That's why they're replacing them all with the roundabouts.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, not all, but...
Them traffics with the roundabouts is another story, too, man. Because you can't wait. Like, you got to literally be patient in that line.
Yes.
You know what?
Traffic on all sides.
Roundabout.
I don't like roundabouts.
I do. They're
I
very
hate it because
efficient.
people don't yield. Like even here in our apartment complex, someone almost hit me today because they did not yield, and they had a yield sign like you did.
You gotta
They don't
force your way
yield.
in.
They just go slowly and they
Gotta
don't
force your
stop
way
and they
in.
don't let the other person go in the little circle. People here do not care. So if it's a yield sign, it's basically just a go sign, and
there
a
you
stop
go. So
sign
you
is a
yelled at
yield
me for the other
sign.
day that I didn't yield, so I didn't yield.
You followed the rules.
Yeah,
Is what you're trying to say?
I was.
You were a true American
basically
driver.
local.
Okay, Mike. A lot of people asked, what would you do in that situation if it's like to your right or to your left? It's literally
I mean, if
whoever
there's
gets to the stop sign.
nothing, the right one has the right of way too. I've been learning this. Oops, sorry. No, really.
Where?
Here in America.
We have that rule?
Yes. If there's nothing, it's always the one on the right. It's rechts voor links.
Did you
hier
read this?
on the test form? Yeah.
Echt?
Yeah.
On the test
Rechts voor
form.
links.
Nobody does that though. The next one
Bruh.
is going to be
Okay,
free
so refills. Also something that boggles my mind as a German that pays 8 euros für Wasser.
Such an over-exaggerator, Michael.
Was? Eine Flasche 0,75
Ist
aus der guten
6
Quelle?
Euro.
Nein.
Also
8
Hülsner.
Euro. No, die haben wieder irgendwelche Monaco-Wasser.
Yeah.
Ja, 8
Right,
Euro.
right. Hey.
57.
Here.
So,
I say a strong 6.
if you order, let's say, me like an iced tea, she will bring you, or he will bring you a free refill. So basically, you pay once and you drink until you, because that's usually my problem in Germany. Like I buy, let's say, a cola.
It's a
And
0,3.
0,33. I take 2 sips and I need a new drink.
Yeah.
But they're $4. So I'm racking up a bill on these little bottles that is more than the actual food.
But you know, I do have to say that's good for obesity. Like, good in the sense that
I mean, yeah, you have to control yourself.
That's
Maybe
very
you don't
hard,
refill on
disciplined.
cola.
I feel like Takir
Free
in this
refill.
video.
Okay, so restaurants out here, you guys, it's like, for one, I always get the lemonade. And you sometimes have to ask, is this going to charge, are you going to charge me if I, you know, right? If you come around with another pitcher of lemonade and pour my cup up, like, would it charge me? Sometimes
Right.
they say yes. Sometimes they say no, it's on me. Sometimes they just be like, no, we don't do that here. Y'all good to go. So sometimes it depends on the type of drink you have.
Yeah, it's mostly the cold drinks. For me, baby, give me a water with lemon. Nobody got time for that. I'll go get me a drink.
That's
at
how
home.
it be, for real.
Whatever.
And water too. But I'm trying to figure out, because every time I have this discussion on my channel
So jetzt
and
geht's
Germans
los.
get
You
in the
can
comment
ramble.
section, yes, they always say it's because you make the most money through drinks in Germany. And that is also the same in the United States as well. And they still do like free drinks here. And it's also, I don't know, you guys don't do syrup a lot of times. You don't have the fountain drinks. So for us, I'm pretty sure it's a lot cheaper because we have fountain drinks almost everywhere. Because you guys are always
changed.
pouring it from a liter bottle or just a bottle
Yeah,
or a
Pfand.
can. Or, yeah, I've seen that in a lot of restaurants here. They give you like a little bottle of Coke, and it's like, that is very expensive. Y'all better just put the soda stream up in the back that costs 10 cents a Coke and call it a day. The next point of culture shock is also somewhere that I can talk. Are you ready?
So am I talking? or-
Mike has an accent here, you guys. And we went out to eat. Yes. And this was
His
Mike's
accent.
first day here. It was your first day, right?
Yeah.
And Mike
I just
prides
landed.
himself, which I do have to say, Mike, your English is amazing.
Okay.
But Mike prides himself on not having an accent.
Yes.
I ain't
Have
got no
accent.
accent. All right.
So then Mike, he was explaining to the waitress that he did not want a certain sauce on his burger. Of course, he went not only with his German accent, but with his German description of why he doesn't want sauce on his burger. Instead of just saying, I don't want the sauce that's on a burger. Can I please have barbecue sauce? No, he did like this do no barbecue, or I want barbecue. So then she looks at me because she was perplexed
Point of the
what
story
he was
is
saying.
She said she loved my accent.
Oh no, she didn't understand what he was saying.
She did.
And so I chuckled because she looked at me and I said, he just wants barbecue sauce. And she was like, oh, okay. She saw that I was laughing at Mike and she probably thought I was very mean. And she's
Yeah, you
like,
are.
oh.
Oh,
And she said,
snap.
it's okay though. I really love your accent.
Yeah.
And Mike had the audacity to say, what accent? The audacity in front of that woman to ask her
Ain't no
what
accent here.
the next one is going to
criminal.
be crappy cars here.
Yeah,
Crappy
there
cars.
are some. There ain't no TÜV here.
There ain't no TIFF. I always find it interesting though how bad people can let their cars get here, because in Germany you don't see cars like that ever. I mean, it's very rare.
I mean, you must also think you guys put a lot more mileage on your car. A lot more mileage. For
true.
us, 100,000 kilometers is a lot. For y'all, that's nothing.
That's
We be
like the
pushing.
60,000 you're breaking in the car.
Yeah,
barely
that's
had
nothing
it.
for the car. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
nothing.
for you guys, it's a usage object. Like you
that's
might,
true, yeah.
you might look at the some cars like a Deutsche Bahn Zug. They are pretty vandalized too, so people don't take care of this. And maybe some people see the cars. I mean, they just see them as an object. That
Yeah, and you have to have it.
you have to have.
In Germany, sometimes you don't have to have a car, and sometimes it's
time,
a status symbol as well. For us, it's also a tool to get from point A to point
Yeah.
B because we don't have any other options.
But yeah, the cars are sometimes in rough shape, I would say.
The next one is
Let's-
pay TV without.
Let's talk about that. So in Germany, there's no used car sales.
Which comes in handy.
That's what I'm. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
especially if you just can't afford a car, a
Yep.
new car.
Or if you're like buying a car for a project and you want to do something different and invest into that car, you know what I'm saying? People like to do things like that as well.
Yeah, I mean, people could afford what they can afford. you
Yeah.
know?
Some people don't want to go to the dealership and pay that note.
Right.
Some people
Like-
want to just have that quick car, you know what I'm saying? Get to A and B.
Yeah, like we had one car for 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years. Rode that car till we couldn't ride it no more, baby.
Yeah. But then we also had one that paid off too, so
Yeah, we had one paid off and then it went broke.
yeah, it started to go, you know,
After.
downhill and everything.
Yeah.
But that's what happened to things.
Still mad about that.
You know.
The soft spot.
Everything age with time.
Yeah, but
So.
we love cars.
Cars are dope. Cars are
We
dope.
need cars here.
Yeah.
Commercials.
Wow, yeah. I mean, that's a small point. I was just very bamboozled because I have Sky, beziehungsweise Wow TV, and I have an Angebot of $19 a month for.
Oh wow, that's
I mean,
actually
I
pretty
watch
decent.
Formula One. Usually it's $30 a month. $30 a month for Formula One. I mean, it comes with other stuff, but I don't watch that. I just want Formula One.
Formula
And here is
One.
Formula One
Yeah.
TV. I'm sure it has. They have that in other countries too. It's just here. I pay $7 or $8, 7 something, and no commercials. That's the thing. That's what bothers me. I used to have so many commercials
In Germany.
In Germany for paid TV. I don't know how the zone is, but the zone right now I think is €50.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive.
That's not even.
I'm pretty sure
don't
DAZN
think-
had
don't
commercials
buy
too,
this.
though. Last time we
I
watched our
think they
fights and
have
stuff, because we watched a few fights
I
on
think
DAZN.
They have
when
commercials.
Anthony
You
Joshua,
can-
is that his name?
Yeah,
there were
you
commercials
can
there.
write that in the comments. I am sure there are commercials
It's a package.
on the zone too. $50
It's a package.
Yeah.
a month.
Well, I have the
Because he's
my
trying to
kids-
watch one thing, Formula One, which is fire. He's trying to watch one thing. He's like, well, I'm paying all this money for one thing. But it's a package.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You probably got crazy movies on there too. High tech. I mean, high, you know,
Yeah,
quality.
but here it'll be cheaper with no commercials.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I like about
What you
us
like?
here? I remember we used to pay so much money for cable.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like close to $200.
You couldn't even watch every single channel.
Yeah, now we just pay for streaming services. So much cheaper, so much more convenient.
Get what you want out of that.
Yeah, it's like you don't lose nothing but
Now you don't.
commercials.
And you get to watch good stuff too.
Right, with no commercials. I love it.
Easy.
it because I have
Oh, yeah.
the student account for Spotify Premium and Hulu, so I get both of them for $10 a month.
And I'm watching my
It's not
Rookie
bad.
on
Yeah, and my Hulu
and
has
every
ads. I
5
don't have
minutes.
premium
But at
Hulu.
least yours ads is also a little point. They
This
are
is a
the
culture
quality is so much better.
But what are the number one ads that are out there, which is a culture shock?
That's a culture shock, and that's a negative culture shock. So much medicine commercials,
Oh,
and half
snap.
the commercial is disclosing all the side effects that can occur. So basically, you die.
Quvivic may cause temporary inability to move or talk or hallucinations while falling asleep or waking up. Quvivic may cause sleepiness during the day. Quvivic may lead to
We
doing
did all
activities
that.
while not fully awake that you don't remember the next day, like walking, driving, and making or eating food. Worsening depression, including suicidal thoughts, may occur. Most common side effects are
the
headaches and
heck,
sleepiness.
I am not used to that. The biggest.
Yeah, 100%. May cause nausea, diarrhea. What?
They run past those symptoms.
Bro, they put it, it's literally fine print on the bottle for a reason. That's why they speed it up when they have it in the commercials. So you don't think twice about what you're listening to.
Yeah. I think it's a culture shock to us too. When we're children, we're like, what's all these commercials with these medicine?
Nah, my culture shock, it's crazy that you mentioned it like that. My culture shock as a child was listening to the commercial and they would say the phone number 50 times.
Oh, yes. 1-800. Wait, I'm thinking of that
Bro,
card.
they will make it so much
What
you can
is
make a
it?
song out of it.
Yes.
Like, it's that catchy, like,
888.
call now.
Yeah, call now. and look, me as a child. For the toys?
Bro, like, you remember the
Yes.
number because they drilling it in your head on the commercials, like, nonstop. I hated that.
Yeah, I would like to get a chia pet.
Chia pet.
That was me as a child. Call back with your parent.
Call back with your parent. That is funny. Crazy.
So that the biggest medicine is Vic Medi Night,
Yeah.
probably, or Nasenspray or
Big
something like
industry,
that. But here it's
yeah.
really hardcore.
It's like erectile
stuff.
dysfunction. That's
Starts with that.
that's the one that I saw recently.
Depression.
Depression,
Everything. Everything.
HIV,
Culture
heart
shock.
failure. That's what the number.
Unangenehm.
Those are the ones that they have the most on TV.
Unangenehm.
Those are the ones they have on TV. It is awkward though
Ärgerlich.
when you're sitting there watching, let's say, a nice TV show or movie, and then a questionnaire pops up like, "Have you had erectile dysfunction in the last 6 months?" And then you're just sitting there like, "Wow, this is
You can't
an
stop
awkward."
talking about this. Huh?
That's what it says. That's the number one that I see on there.
Okay,
Let's
next
talk about it.
point. Do we have a next point? Probably not, but
The
let's.
next and final point, you guys, is going to be
I don't know.
the wildlife.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of wildlife.
That's it?
Yep.
Where are they?
Wow. Are you going to tell them what you saw? Because this is a culture shock. Because you guys don't have this in Germany. And I've talked about this
This
many
is
times
about to tell them. I
before.
think we can hold up.
Alligators,
A bunch of alligators.
snakes. I mean,
In the
there are
south.
so many lizards here. I can't even count them. They're so funny. They walk so funny.
That's
They
Florida.
they walk like Rangoon, and they put their tail up and then like this.
The
and then
iguanas?
The iguanas that be falling on the car, playing dead.
They're in Florida.
They gotta be in Florida.
Running the red lights and the lizards. If they not in Florida, baby, I'm not from the South.
Bruh, they
Lord,
on
they
the
better
nail.
be
See,
from Florida. 'cause
Gotta
I'm from
be.
the South.
Gotta be. What else have big old iguanas? Who else got that? Just Florida.
Florida different.
Just Florida. Y'all got that in Florida.
Florida different. Yeah.
Moment of silence for Florida.
We like Florida.
We do.
We like Florida.
We've been there a few times. Plan
Yeah.
on going again and again and again.
Yeah.
Regardless.
People just be crazy.
No
a
matter
bit
what.
Sometimes.
Because we get through things.
Yeah.
You feel me?
They're really
And
funny.
different types of lizards. We
Yeah,
have like the
many.
normal tiny ones, and we
Yeah.
have the big ones. But you haven't seen the iguanas,
No,
and you
not
haven't
yet.
seen the
They
chameleons.
have not dropped on me, so I have not
La, 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 la.
I've been entitled for settlement. But what else? A lot of birds, like so many birds.
We have an eagle,
crane.
Eagles.
Yes.
like an adler.
Say
An
crane.
adler.
Eagles, and I think so many hawks and buzzards I've seen in 2 weeks here that I've not seen in Germany my whole life. Literally hundreds at one time.
Yeah.
Hundreds. I'm not
Yeah.
lying. This was
The buzzard
crazy.
or the vulture. I never know the buzzards. We call them
Buzzard.
buzzards.
Yeah, that's a
Something
hawk. A buzzard. We have buzzard and
Some
falke,
buzzard.
but
Yeah.
they're basically the
we,
same type.
we call
of
them
little-
vulture and buzzards, but
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is, and I don't
Oh,
think that's
they
the
must
correct
be
terminology
like-
for them.
They gotta be in the turkey family, cause them birds are just like turkeys, and
They so scary.
them big old
Oh,
things be chilling in the road. They won't move
just
if a car
eating.
coming. They will
Just
not jump
eating.
out the way, bro. You gotta go around it or stop the car, cause these birds is different.
They scared. You know, they remind me of the Reaper. That's a
I
good
feel
enough
you.
stuff, for real.
They look like they be wearing hoodies. But out there like putting them big old backs like, bruh.
Yeah.
Raubvögel.
Yes.
I mean, I haven't been to the beach sadly yet.
No.
Maybe this weekend. But
Gotta get the
dolphins,
beach.
you can see. Like
Sharks.
wildlife is crazy. I mean, I don't want to see.
We saw sharks.
I don't want to see that. But yeah, the wildlife is
Germany,
crazy.
what?
Basically, like you can go anywhere, but it comes with a price, and that is little
Insects.
stingy bugs.
Mosquitoes.
But I
Right.
mean, I don't have to. I mean, I will not make them verderb the wunderschöne Wetter.
Bring bug spray. You're having fun.
I'm having fun. It's awesome. I am.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start
lucky.
her that. Make sure you check her channel out. She be giving great content, man. Make sure you subscribe.
This was funny.
This was definitely funny. So it's like they didn't talk about food.
Oh.
I was expecting food to pop in this list.
Okay.
These culture shocks in him was A1, but food would have been like a good one because
Yeah.
I mean for them he's like the birds is crazy out here compared to where he from.
Mm-hmm.
That alone just speaks volumes. Like we got a lot of birds.
We do. And then, Florida is kind of, they get the best of both worlds with the Caribbean so nearby, the rainforest type tropical climate on that side. So,
Lots of rain.
yeah.
Rain.
Oh, lots of rain in one day.
Yeah.
Every time we go to Florida.
Weather changes up a lot sometimes out there.
I wonder, where at in Florida they are, the city life or the country life.
He said he haven't been by the beach, so I'm pretty sure not too far
Mm.
from the beach.
Okay.
So they probably got that in between,
Okay.
possibly.
All right, y'all. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video
Facts,
with
facts.
us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.